Okay guys, hit the like, hit the share. This is Dave's LFC Chats, YouTube, Twitter and Instagram. Give us your sub, show us your love. Okay guys, and you're probably wondering why Michael Jackson, a moonwalker, is in the thumbnail, and I'll tell you exactly why. Liverpool are basically moonwalking in midfield, in defence, and possibly even FSG and John W. Henry. What I mean by that is, if you know what the famous 80s Michael Jackson moonwalk was, he looked like he was walking forward, and in fact he was going backwards. So basically Liverpool look like they're going forward, and basically they're going backwards. With FSG, you would think, with not the investment that we would have thought, and of course the midfield, it's just far too slow. I mean, Fabinho, Thiago, Hendo have been brilliant, no doubt about it. There's just no transition. They're getting too old. We need new blood in midfield. There's still 4 weeks left in this window. Let's see what happens. But I have a feeling that this moonwalking will continue for this season alone. And I think there's a lot more hurt, unfortunately, for Liverpool in the next coming months. But will we be okay? Will we get out of it? I'm sure we will. I trust in Klopp. I think he'll eventually get us out of this hole, dig us out of this hole. That 3-1 last night against Brentford was coming. I mean, we played Villa and we played Leicester. We were lucky in those games. We didn't play well in those games. I was going to say we took our chances, but then again, Leicester City's centre-half took the chances for us, and we took our chances in the Villa game. But I mean, last night we had chances early on. Could have been 2-0 up. Didn't take them. That's what happens in games like that, especially tough away games at Brentford. Fair play to Brentford, of course. They were absolutely brilliant. They're like the Ron Seal. They're doing exactly as they say in the tin. You know exactly what you're going to get at Brentford. Tight, old school ground. Not a huge crowd there. I think it only holds 20-odd thousand. Physical, in your face, getting to every second ball. Really good on set pieces, corner kicks and stuff like that. They've got the height. And even without Ivan Toney, they gave us an absolute nightmare on Elm Street, basically. This is like the 80s teams here tonight, guys. But so we knew what we were up against. But if you cannot defend corner kicks, if you cannot defend every time the ball goes into the box, and you're either daydreaming, or Tsimikas or Trent looking up in the air, or hands on your hips, you have no chance. And I mean, even Van Dijk and Kanate, to be fair, last night looked absolutely shell-shocked as well. So, I mean, that is a big issue, but the midfield is the big issue as well. There's no protection for the defence. That's the big thing, was I'm talking about them doing the moonwalk, because basically they look like they're going forward, but they're really going backwards. No pace, no energy in that midfield. We do need something pretty fast. And Curtis Jones, young Harvey Elliott can't be a scapegoat. He's only a young lad. He will get better and stuff, but it just doesn't suit him at the moment. Curtis Jones isn't the answer either. Oxlade-Chamberlain isn't the answer in midfield or forward line. So there's a lot of questions to be asked. I still think, guys, Darwin Núñez, he missed a few chances last night. He's getting into the right areas. He's really trying, and he keeps trying. Hasn't had his head down. It's easy for him to put his head down and sulk, but he hasn't done that. So that's the good sign. When the goals come, they will come. Let's hope they come soon. Maybe the FA Cup at the weekend against Wolves, which Cody Gakpo will probably make his debut as well. So, but we still need that midfielder. As I say, FSG, John W. Henry, you've seen his face in the thumbnail. Have FSG gone into a moonwalking mode? I mean, it looks great. It looks like they're going forward. Silky moves on the stage. Everything looks good. The hat's off. Everything's beautiful. The white glove. The moonwalk, it's going forward, but you're actually silkily going back. The moonwalk, it's going back. You know what I'm saying? It's going back. So FSG are doing the moonwalk at the moment for us, guys, and we need them. We need them to either be bad in the transfer market or to beat it, as Michael Jackson would say, I suppose. And a lot of fans, look, they've done really good for Liverpool. They've been really good for us. I've always said it. But just, they've missed a trick in 2 or 3 windows. And certainly, this is probably the last chance to miss any trick in this window, because they've got to get it right this window, because you know what I mean. The FSG outer boys, I'm not one of them, but the FSG outer boys are really getting ready for a thriller video. They're getting ready to rock and roll. They really are. And I'm hoping FSG will rock with you like Liverpool, because at the end of the day, I'm off the wall. I'm absolutely off the wall with Liverpool at the moment. They are not playing good at all. Terrible to watch. Really terrible to watch. You just don't know what you're going to get from Liverpool. If you're going to get it, we haven't had a real performance, to be fair, in a good while. Okay, that would have been their 4th win, or in a row and stuff like that. Or 5th win. It was a third. We beat Southampton just for the World Cup. Leicester City, Villa. Brentford, I knew it'd be a tough game. I really, really did think it would be a tough game, and it proved me right. But there's just no confidence there. There's a shakiness. There's a real shakiness in defence and in midfield, and up front, we're not taking our chances. So it's a real, real shit show. So we've got to get our act together. No more moonwalking with the owners or with the midfield and defence. We've got to go forward. We've got to move forward. We really, really do, guys. And we got to get something out of this, because, I mean, for the neutral last night's game was obviously a thriller. You get that one? A thriller. But it was a scary thriller for me. It really was. And for a neutral, I'm sure it was good, but for a Liverpool fan, you do not want to be watching that again. So I think Liverpool have really, really got to get their act together, get their heads together now this week. FA Cup game the weekend, as I say. I think domestic cups might have to take a back seat. We're out of the League Cup. We were holders of both. But I think top four means so much to the club. It means so much to everybody that we've just basically got to put all our eggs in one basket and go for the top four. Champions League double header in February. Look after Celtic against Madrid, I'm sure. We got to get players back. We got to get the players that are there. We got to pick the right team. Maybe even go 4-5-1. Maybe even mix it up and go 4-5-1 or 4-4-2. Maybe just change the formation to flood that midfield to protect the back four for now. Try it out against Wolves. If it doesn't work, doesn't matter. You know, that type of thing. Gakpo will probably do something decent for us. Hopefully he will. But let's see what happens, guys. As I say, no more moonwalking from Liverpool's midfield and the owners. They've got to stop this letting on they're going forward with the things, but actually they're going backwards. We do not want any more of this, guys. But I'll talk to you soon. Stay safe. I hope you like the Michael Jackson connotations, of course, as well. But it's a big month, January, for Liverpool. I still think there's a chance we can get top four. Let's get behind the team. Let's get behind Jurgen Klopp. Let's see what happens. But they're making it really, really hard. Stay safe. Talk soon. Cheers.